Hello everyone, I am Snehadeep and welcome to this YouTube channel. Today we have with us Ratna Dubey, an ex-JNV student and currently an exchange student at Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi. Welcome Di.
Thank you, Snehadeep.
Acha, Di, so
Good evening to
starting with the
you.
first question, in your second year, you did your summer in IIT BHU. So how was the whole experience and on what project did you work and how did you get that opportunity?
Okay, let's introduce myself first, then I'll start with the questions.
Yeah.
So, I am Ratna Dubey, and I am a visiting student at IIT Delhi for my graduation year, final year, and direct PhD program. So, yeah, this is my introduction. So, your question was how I got the research internship at IIT BHU, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I came to know about this program through one of my friend. Actually, this internship was on portal of IIT BHU. So they posted it for internship program, and criteria was like there was CGPA cutoff and many more activities related to academics. For example, how you did in the past, what are the project you did, and what is your CGPA, and what are the activities you participated in. There was so many criteria. So this was, I think, basically based on the academic thing, because I found many of my friends, they applied for it, but they couldn't qualify it, though they had other activities better than me. So I think that it is mainly depends on academic criteria, and you can apply it through portal. There is like no need of emailing professors and all. It is directly from portal only, IIT BHU portal.
Okay. So, what was your project there?
Okay, my project was optimization of biodiesel and bioethanol production from algae,
Okay.
and based on like it was mainly focusing on a particular strain of algae.
So, as you said that you will be a visiting student at IIT Delhi. So, when did you get to know about this program, and how did you get to know about this program?
Okay, so about IIT Delhi program, it is a MOU between NIT Warangal and IIT Delhi. So I came to know about this program through my HOD. Like he
Okay.
emailed us, and I think he emailed to our CR and he circulated this information in group. So I came to know about this program, and I there was one application, like application and other things like our grade sheet and SOP. So we had to send that, and based on our SOP and our grade sheet and other application, they shortlisted us.
Acha. So, what are the eligibility criteria for this program, and what are the after admission requirements for this program?
Okay, so criteria was like first criteria was you should get at least 8, like your CGPA should be 8, more than 8.
Okay.
If you are
GP.
below 8, you can't apply. So as one of my friend, he was on border. He was around 7.9 something, but though he couldn't like qualify for that, because this was strict criteria, CGPA. And after this shortlisting students, they had one interview, and you have to crack that interview, and after that one SOP.
Acha. So, what are the after admission requirements? Like once you get selected, what are the?
Okay, yeah. So it is not like that you are selected so you can do whatever you want. Like you have to perform well in each semester. Like after selection, you have to prove yourself in each semester. For example, in first semester, you have to get SGPA 8, and you have to do one project. And this project is similar to fourth year student in NIT Warangal only. And in second semester also you should get 8 SGPA, and also your project should be good, because based on your project and based on your CGPA, they'll further take your name for applicant in PhD.
Acha. So when did you start with the application process, and when did this forms came out?
Okay, so I don't remember actually, but I
Acha.
think it is in March. Yeah, March only. I think March, because I applied on deadline only. I think some 1 2 day before, I guess. So it
Acha.
was in March, I guess.
Okay. So what was the level of enthusiasm for this program among your batchmates? Like how many of them did apply for this program? Have you any data?
Okay, so okay, so as it is a core thing, like higher study. So basically, a student in B.Tech, they'll be going for placement, and they'll be like settling for settle. They should get a settled job. So first of all, there was one criteria that you should have CGPA 8. So
Yeah.
maximum people will, like, they cannot apply, because I think in my batch only 4 5 members, not 4 5, I guess around, if maximum, if I say maximum, then 8 9 people were there, more than that. So if so 8 9 people also, some were interested in placement. So if you are interested in placement, you are not suitable for this, because you can't sit for placement in IIT Delhi. And if you are eligible for placement in NIT Warangal also, it will be quite difficult, I guess,
Yeah.
because traveling and then managing things there and here also.
So what are the things that must keep in mind to avoid rejection from the program before and after selection?
Okay, so I think you should be optimistic always, because you can be rejected. It is not like that. It is sure that if you're applying, you will get it. So you should be optimistic enough that, okay, if this is not, I'll get some other, or I'll try some other some in some other college or abroad or anything. Like, you should have a backup plan. It is not like that you always should think that, okay, if it is not, then I won't be able to do anything.
Yeah. So
Because in see in even though 10 20 members are applying, I don't think everyone will be selected. Some
yeah, true.
2, maximum 2 3. Yeah.
So like still if what are the chances that an application is getting rejected with kind of some fault in CV or some fault in research program or research proposal we have to submit beforehand? So what are those possibility of getting rejected?
Okay, so let me tell you my example.
Yeah.
So first time when we got the information about this program, I sent my uh, I sent my resume, or you can say CV, and all our grade sheet and this thing. So basically, initially they'll see whether you are more than 8 or not in
Yeah.
terms of CGPA. So initially they'll not reject you, I guess, because initially they you have another steps also to reject student, like interview and SOP. So they'll not reject you at first, like by seeing just your resume, because your criteria will not be decided based on resume, because this is only, I think, all of us got selected for interview, whoever was having 8 CGPA.
Acha.
So for interview, I think chance is more, but after interview, it is based on your performance, how you answered the panel.
Acha, what are your suggestions for the research proposal that we have to submit for this application?
It depends on branch also. So in my branch, because there was interview for three branches, electrical engineering, MME, and biotech, because other people, they were not either shortlisted or they didn't apply for the program. So in these three branches, procedure was quite different from all three branches. For biotech, what they did initially, they shortlisted the students based on their CGPA, and
Mm.
they asked us for SOP, and after SOP they interviewed us. So I think in interview they'll ask the question based on your SOP only. So you
Mhm.
should know whatever you are writing in your SOP. You should be like good with your SOP, like whatever you are mentioning, you should know. You cannot bluff the thing in SOP. So even for me also, I all question whatever they asked from SOP only. Some questions were out of box. For example, some brain teasing questions were also there. Old professors, they asked brain teaser questions.
Correct.
So it depends on your presence of mind, but basically all questions will be, maximum question will be from SOP and your field of research, like how much you know about field of research, whatever you mentioned there. So you should
So,
know what you are writing in SOP.
acha, yeah. So since this COVID has, impacted the worldwide movement, so you have not gone for the IIT Delhi campus and you are attending the classes online. So, what are those aspects that must be considered if someone from the next batch, if they are going to go in the campus of IIT Delhi, will that be different from this online thing?
Okay. So this online thing is like it affected us not physically only, it affected us mentally also.
Yeah,
Because if you are in class, if you are in college, you will do work, you will go to class and you will see people and you will do work, presentation and everything. But in this online challenges, you face many issues, because sometimes you are giving exam and suddenly your internet is not working, time is out, and
yeah,
you have to excuse your professor, and that professor will not consider that. He'll say, no, you guys are just making internet issue as an excuse. So many things are there. And yeah, coming to the experience, in IIT Delhi, even it is online, though it is very much adventurous. Like every day, like they'll have a lot of work. It is not like just teacher will come and teach and you have to give exams. Like a lot of term paper in every subjects will be there, presentation and everything, and you will come to know about, like, you will experience a lot of things. And when you're in IIT Delhi campus, which we are missing now, when you're in IIT Delhi campus, you'll see a lot of things. Like it, first of all, a lot of activities are there, a lot of activities. And that doing all these things in campus will be like more adventurous than online thing, because we everyone have some online challenges. Though you have a good internet, you good device, though you will face like stress in online thing, but you won't feel this in college, and you'll get enough time also for yourself.
yeah. True, very true. So, since you have attended both in IIT Warangal and IIT Delhi, so how do you think that academic environment of IIT Delhi is much is different or not with the NITW academic environment, or is that a positive thing or a negative thing?
Okay, so to be honest, I think we are also in NIT Warangal also. Everything is so good. I feel that, because it depends on students also. Student, if they don't come to class, if they don't do things whatever given by professors, and like if they're not ready to take challenges, they'll not enjoy it. Whether it is IIT Delhi or it is NIT Warangal or any other colleges, either in it is abroad also, they'll not enjoy because they are not doing the work they are assigned to. But I think, to be honest, NIT Warangal is not less than IIT Delhi in academics, whatever I feel.
Wow.
Yeah. And yeah, activities are less in NIT Warangal. For example, we had term presentation, like term paper presentation, and a lot of assignment during class. So many things. I don't know it will happen in offline or not, because it can be due to online classes also.
Yeah.
So activities are more in IIT Delhi. And but coming to the teaching thing, I won't say that IIT Delhi is far better than NIT Warangal. So there also academic environment is very good, and even professors, like they're also good.
That is really assuring for us that we are in a good college. Okay, moving to the
Yeah,
next question.
exactly.
How was the placement aspects of this program?
Placement. Okay. So if you're in IIT Delhi, you cannot sit for placement here. So,
Yeah.
but we came to know that you can sit for placement in NIT Warangal. So, because IIT Delhi people think that if you are coming to this college, so you are coming for the purpose of higher study.
Yeah.
So, if you're coming for higher study, so how can you sit for placement? This is the thing they keep in mind. So you can't sit for placement there. But I guess you can sit in NIT Warangal. But yeah, once you're joining PhD, like just after fourth year you are joining PhD, there is no gate criteria or there is no MTech criteria. So yeah, and you will get a good stipend there. Yeah, in PhD also. So I think you are losing the opportunity to earn something. You can, yeah, you will get the stipend, and a good stipend.
So you know that for your batch, this placement criteria was not there that you can sit in an IT Warangal placement. So why did you opt for this program over going as a regular student here in an IT Warangal itself and going for a regular job?
Okay, so if I am in a native Warangal, I studied biotechnology for 3 years, and in final year I'm taking a job which is not related to biotech. So I think it will be a very tiring work for me. Personally, for me, I cannot work in a software company or some management company without the exposure of that thing. I studied biotechnology whole 3 year, and even in fourth year I'm studying. So like it will be a quite different and very much challenging. Not only challenging that you will do a lot of work, even mentally also, because one person who is very much good in software, who is from CSE background and who is from other management background, so obviously that person will be better than you for that job.
Yeah.
So there will be challenges and always insecurity about your job. That was the thing I was not wanted to do, and I left the placement. I set for some placement, I set for few, and but later I realized that I cannot do this job, regular job and monotonous job, so I left that.
Yeah, I agree with you that what is the point of having 4 year biotechnology when and going for the placement in coding and analyst profile? Yeah. So
Yeah, but one more thing. Okay, you
okay, okay,
continue.
go on the.
Okay, so I want to add one point. Like there are many students who take this biotech course only by chance. Like they
Yeah.
take for by many, like they have many pressures, like family pressure, like you should get a seat in NIT, NITs and IITs. Those people will take this as a engineering course, like without their choice.
Yeah.
So and they want, there are many challenges, there many pressure from family, and they can take the job. I think they can take, because going into PhD, even you are not interested in B.Tech also, and you are going to PhD, so it will be more challenging than that job. So this is only for the student who are interested in core. This is not for someone who is not interested in core and going for PhD, because a PhD is not like a very easy job. You just you have to write one proposal and all. So you should have enough interest to do this.
Yeah, even the financial background matters here.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. So, what are your future plans now? Like going for PhD, regular PhD and postdoc, or going for job and something?
Okay. Mm,
or have you not
I told
decided?
you before that. Okay, so I answered you before one question that a person who is truly interested in this biotech, this course, that person should opt for PhD. And the student who are like they are doing just the sake of completing B.Tech from a good college, I think they should not apply for this PhD program if they are not interested. So I think even I am now I'm thinking like I'm analyzing myself like whether I'll go for postdoc or not. Still I'm thinking about this because there are a lot of things I should consider before continuing my PhD. Just doing my I'm doing fourth year there and I'll continue my PhD and I'll think later on this.
Yeah. So, moving to the next question, what are your suggestions for current third years who will be applying for this exchange program, and also for the subsequent juniors who will be coming to the third year next time?
Okay. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Snehadevi?
can. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, for the third year and student who are studying in second year, I would suggest that first you should think that you're really interested in core or not. This is the primary condition for applying for higher study. You should first consider like whether you are truly interested or not. Because once you're enrolled in PhD, you have a lot of work, and if you're not interested, you won't be able to continue. So, first of all, identify your interest and then think of it like what you want in future, what you really want in future, not only for the namesake that yeah I'm doing PhD. Not for that. You should find your interest, and if you're really interested, you should maintain a good CGPA, because if you are going to do PhD, you should have a good understanding of basics. So basic need to be strong. So you should work on your basics. You should work on your CGPA, and you should think of the research going on currently and what you want to do, and good new ideas. You should think of new ideas. If you're really interested in this, you should read about new researches going on. And I already mentioned that you should work on your basics. You should work on your CGPA, and you should know about what are the researches going on, and what is your idea, how can you change, like you can do some change.
Yeah.
So these are the things. If you are doing all this, if you are thinking all this, I think you are the like right person to apply for this program.
So, thank you for this session. I do think that this will be helpful for the third year and other juniors. Thanks a lot.
Okay, Snehadeep, but before ending this session,
Yeah.
I would like to know, like, was that my answers? Are you satisfied with the answers, or do you have any other questions or doubt?
No, these all are
Like,
fine.
okay, okay then.
Yeah. Bye. Adi.
Okay, thank you, Snehadeep,
Yeah.
for this nice session. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you
Bye.
so much. Bye.